My name is Roman Tolstik, and I hate to start us off in this way, but I don't know how else to start it. So basically, what this is a documentary of the startup of a company.
What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it.
Okay, so we're mixing things up a little bit. As you can see, I don't have a bag of M&Ms because I couldn't stop by at the grocery store. I have an electric car, and one of the problems with having an electric car is that the range in them sucks so bad. And so I get about 70 miles with a range, or at least it says 70 miles, but at least like 60 miles of range. My work at the office is 33 miles away, so I have to charge at work or I can't make it home. Today, there were some assholes parking the charging stalls all day, and so I couldn't charge my car until the very end, so I had to stay late, just hit the gym or whatever at the office, but I couldn't go to the grocery store because I was driving home. I ran out of battery power, all the way to zero, driving up this hill. It's taking up energy, and the car's beeping at me. The thing's depleted. Please come to a stop when it's safe. Well, I can't come to a stop. I'm on the goddamn freeway. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, so couldn't go to the grocery store like I normally do. No M&Ms, and what I have here is a drink called kvass. It's a Russian drink. I sell it here next to some Euro markets, or whatever. It's freaking delicious. So thank God at least for that. It's brightened up my day a little bit. Beyond that, as far as business goes, things are looking up a little bit. Picasso reached back out to me, and so now we are back in talks. We're back on somewhat on schedule. They rejected a lot of the terms that I wanted, and it's all right. We're right now to what the terms they presented me are, I would say they're acceptable, right? At least at the start of the business, to get our technology out there. I kind of figured we'd have to make some concessions, right, as far as like how much we can make and what we can do, just because we just need to get our technology that's unproven, untested into someone's product, and then we can build from there. Beyond that, tomorrow I have interviews for an account manager. I'm booked up for at least half the day. Just going to be interviewing people, person after person after person after person. And one thing interesting about interviews I should mention is anyone doing a startup, it's going to save you a lot of time if you're forward with the interviewees right away. You tell them, like, listen, I can't pay you. What I can offer you is company stock, and that's pretty much it. And maybe one day it'll be worth a lot, maybe one day it'll be worth nothing, just like it is now. And so you tell them that, and what happens is that giant list of interviewees that you have with potentials, all of a sudden just dwindles down to virtually nothing. And I shouldn't say virtually nothing. I would guess it's like probably 75% of interviewees bail out at that moment. So you have to waste your time interviewing them, which is really nice because time is important, right? You only have so many hours in the day. And so tomorrow I have to do some interviews with these guys and gals, see who works out best, and really, because the account manager role is going to focus into two parts. One, half of it's going to be marketing, right? Just like digital free marketing, wherever you can, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. Get articles out there, just get our company name out there as often as possible during a week. And the other part of it is going to be reaching out to businesses and seeing if there's a potential there for a partnership. And this is to fill a vacancy that my partner leaving us some time ago left. And so now I think they're all college students. I don't think anyone's graduated yet, but they're all towards the end of their college career. And so that's pretty much where we are now. I have a list of standard questions that I'll be asking them, and the list is kind of broken up into three parts. The first part is all business stuff, like basically, what would make them, like questions related specifically to the role. The second part is some trick questions just to see how they think. You know, it kind of weeds out the less intelligent. And the third part is just personal questions. And personal questions aren't like, you know, like, what's your favorite movie or anything like that. It's psychological questions. So you ask them what their favorite color is. You ask them, and for instance, and that's one of the questions is the favorite color, right? And so what happens is a person would answer. You give them a little bit of time, and they're like, well, my favorite color is blue. And so what you do is you have them describe some characteristics of the color blue. And without even knowing it, as they're describing this color, what they're actually describing is how they see themselves. And so, you know, somebody might say, well, blue is intelligent. Blue is sneaky. Blue is blah, 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 right? And that's what it tells me about them, like how they see themselves. And there's other questions too about like how they think other people view them and so forth. And so that's kind of the last part of the whole interview. So let's see, I have the call jumping out with the engineers and app developers in just a little bit here. I think beyond that though, as far as the business goes, I think we're making good progress. I believe we're just still kind of in the testing phase where making sure everything works as it should. And I just want to circle back to the whole Picasso thing. It's a big relief. It's really nice to get them back, just because we've spent so much time already working on a technology specific for their item. Beyond that, I have a call on Monday with another company. It's a different product. It's a similar line, but very different product. And I'll be discussing with them potentials for getting our technology in there as well. And then I'm hoping that after we have this lighting portion done, there's a kind of a big fish that I want to go after to see what happens. I think that's pretty much all I have to share for now.